but and are you using the AI chat also, Ariel? Great. Okay. And I was able to meet Jyoti this past month because as many local coordinators in North India as possible joined together for us just to have a meeting to get to know each other a little better. And that was a really lovely experience for me. And um, and then who else is new? Um, and Reedy has been with us once before, but welcome back. And she is one of the people that said she was going to help us get started with a social media presence. Oh, and Divya has just joined us too. Did I miss anyone else new? Maria, help. No, I guess that's it. So Isabel has prepared the prayer to start us off. So I turn it over to you, Isabel.
A very good afternoon. I request Ariel to play the first slide for me. Maria, are you reading this? Maria, is she there? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Isabel.
Maria is not there. Can I ask someone else to read if she's not able to?
I'll read it for you, Isabel.
Thank you, Caroline.
Peace. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst of those things and still be calm in your heart.
Zoom போயிடுச்சு எனக்கு. அருண் Zoom போயிடுச்சு. Zoom இல்ல எனக்கு கட் ஆயிடுச்சு. Sorry, something happened to my laptop. Thank you very much, Caroline. Actually, today we are going to look back onto the 6th of August, 1945, the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We all know that it happened. We all know the effects, the deadly effects, death, destruction, long-term health effects on people, especially children. Thousands died and face the effects of radiation even today. We are all well aware of it, and yet, have we learned from these lessons? Have we learned the effects of war? Even today it continues, but with a new face in different parts of the world. Even if you take Israel and Palestine, the number of children who are affected by what's happening, the number who are unable to sleep in peace at night, the number starving, in need of people to help them, people to reach out to them. Do we really realize the need for peace? Do we have it in us? Today, let's remember Nano, how she worked for the children. So as we meditate on Nano, we'll do a small meditation. It's very easy for you to do it. The thumb and your index finger, hold it like this. Stretch these 3 fingers out, the other 3. Place it on your lap. Breathe in. Feel your breathing. Breathe out. Count to 3 maybe. Hold your breath. Breathe in. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3. Remember those children who have no one to actually protect them and to take care of them. Ariel, can you play the next video for me, please? Not this, the meditation video. This is part of the book. On this video, the second one.
Om Shanti Om.
Keep breathing in. Good. Breathe out the bad.
Om Shanti Om.
Breathe in peace.
मैं आत्मा शांति स्वरूप हूँ. I am peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om.
Happiness.
Om Shanti
Not the unhappiness.
Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. मैं आत्मा सुख स्वरूप हूँ. I am happy soul. Om
Breathe in
Shanti
happiness
Om.
and generosity.
Om
Breathe out
Shanti Om.
selfishness.
Om Shanti Om.
Breathe in the good.
Om Shanti Om.
Breathe out the bad.
मैं आत्मा प्रेम स्वरूप हूँ. I am loveful soul. Om Shanti Om.
Breathe in virtues like love.
Shanti Om.
Breathe out the hatred, anger,
Shanti Om.
troubles you.
Om Shanti Om. मैं आत्मा शक्ति स्वरूप हूँ. I am powerful soul. Om
Breathe in light.
Shanti Om.
Breathe in playfulness.
Om Shanti Om.
Breathe out the darkness.
Om Shanti Om.
Clear the cobwebs in your mind.
Om Shanti Om. मैं आत्मा पवित्र स्वरूप हूँ. I am pure soul.
Breathe in purity. All that is unwanted in you.
Om Shanti Om Shanti मैं आत्मा आनंद रूप हूँ I am blissful soul Om Shanti Om Shanti
Thank you, Ariel.
Om
At this moment, we'll remember what Nano did. We'll remember how she walked the streets of Cork in the darkness, doing her best for the little children, taking care of them, teaching them to fish rather than giving out to them. Let us learn from that. Let us protect our children, especially the children in troubled areas of this world. Let's hold hands together and protect them, at least the ones who are near us, from all dangers and all harm that comes to them. Ariel, I think it's the third slide on the first PowerPoint. Karen, can you kindly read that for me? Karen? Karen or
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our Father, brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Amen. Let us continue to
Amen.
pray for peace and continue to protect our children. Have a wonderful day, night, whichever part of the world you are. Welcome all aboard.
Isabel.
Thank you, Isabel, for preparing our prayer, our opening prayer. And Isabel is also going to introduce us to something that kept popping up unexpectedly with Nano's name on it. So, Isabel, give us some background about this project because you have been the person coordinating it, your group with Marianne and Carol Sohail and different people. So
Carol is having some internet problems and it's very difficult to contact her. Otherwise, she would have been here to give a presentation. She's done a very good one, very neat one, I would say. And she sent it to us some months back before the war kind of came up between India, and it was just a 1 day war, but it, I think, must have turned Pakistan upside down because she's not had proper internet connection after that. Last year, we had asked the children all over the world to participate in a drawing competition. It could have any kind of sketching, etching, coloring, painting. They were allowed to do what they liked, but each country was given a different topic. So we got a whole lot of pictures. We really don't know what to, we thought at first we won't know what to do with it, but now we are creating hyperlinks so that people could get in and search for pictures and download things that they want about Nano. And while doing this, Paula, a presentation sister from Canada, she had written a song on Nano, which seemed very interesting. And she got one of the music teachers from her schools, one of her schools, to write the music, and the song is ready. But the videos are just there just to make it interesting. And I put the words there so you could have a look at it. I just used 5 or 6 pictures from different parts of the world in the PowerPoint, but we have loads, we have hundreds of them, which you will be seeing later. So maybe you could have a look at this and listen to the song written about Nano. This was written, I think, in 23, but the music was added only last year or the beginning of this year. So let's watch it, Ariel. It's the second PowerPoint. These are all children's drawing. Children from different parts of the world. I made sure that I did not put the name of any country or anything like that. Anyway, the second slide has the song. The song begins with the second slide. Ariel?
And so to France to educate, they finally found a way. In Nano, being full of life, enjoyed the worldly way, until one day she caught a glimpse of more than she could be, and life for her would ever change when God her heart would see. Venerable Nano Nego, your heart so strong, so true. Venerable Nano Nego, God's love shines out in you. In time, her growth in God's embrace, she heard a gentle call to be a friend to those in need. Her response would tell us all. Though difficult the journey now, she didn't hesitate, and fearlessly began her work, the children to educate. Venerable Nano your spirit still alive, as many more take up the work, helping others to survive the difficulties of their lives, while Nana walks with them through all the sisters who became their friends at Lantern Beam. Venerable Nano Nego, your heart so strong, so true. Venerable Nano Nego, God's love shines out in you. God's sacred heart she did embrace, as work did undergo, to preach and teach the word of God, and love of God to show. Now let us praise our loving God, who gave us Nano true, with Mother Mary, who for her was inspiration too. Venerable Nano Nego, your heart so strong, so true. Venerable Nano Nego, God's love shines out in you.
This is just a preview. Thank you, Ariel.
Thank you so much for putting it together, Isabel.
Well,
We had, Marianne had gotten the song right before our last gathering, but we decided to hold off so that some pictures could be added to it and the words could all be deciphered
yeah.
because it was a little hard to hear them all in group, not with the
And it
with the
needed some
soloists.
corrections. The
Yes.
words and the song did not match. So,
Ah, okay. So anyway, I thank you so much for putting this together. Isabel has been leading the committee that works with young people. Since it was Sister Paula in Newfoundland, I want to ask Deirdre and Sandy if they have any comments to make, if they knew about all this work going on in the background, or if they want to add anything to share with everyone here. Deirdre, I see you're ready.
Hi there. Yes, it was a little bit difficult for Sister Paula to organize the recording of the song, but she herself wrote all the music, all the lyrics, and provided the St. Bon's Choir with both. And the kids were just delighted to sing it. They felt like they were starring in some kind of international show.
That is great. Do you want to add anything, Sandy?
Good morning, everyone. I'm having trouble with my internet, so I am on my phone. It's a little bit stronger, but I'm just keeping my video off, so hopefully it'll hold. No, what Deirdre said certainly, captured it. Paula was very excited to do it. And I think is eagerly awaiting to find out what's going to happen with it all and that sort of thing. So, and I think Karen, she also wrote a story or something. Now that was back a couple of years ago, and there was
yes,
something about getting the pictures and the
book.
story to go together
Yes.
too. She was
yes,
asking me, yes, Isabel, she was
yes.
asking me
She
about that,
has,
and I wasn't.
yes.
Yeah,
We do
so
have the book and we do
yeah,
have the pictures. We are trying to put them together because there are
yeah,
too many. We don't need that many pictures. So we are trying to get it like a coloring book for little children and
yes,
some kind of encyclopedia, pictorial encyclopedia for them or something like that. We
yeah,
are
yeah.
working on it. Hopefully
That's
we'll be ready
wonderful.
for the Jubilee. Yes, we did get a
Wonderful.
whole lot of pictures and a story is more a kid's book. So we kind
Yes,
of have to synchronize the two together. So it's taking us a little bit of time.
that's right. That's right. Well, it's wonderful. Yeah, thanks for all the work you're doing on it, Isabel. Thank you very much.
And perfect for the Jubilee, if that's when it's finished. You probably have enough for several books, but the idea was to have an electronic book, but also for any child who submitted pictures to have their picture used in some sort of way available, you know, in an archive on the internet or something.
Yeah,
And
that would be so important, I think, Karen, because if children sent in pictures, you know, it's
mhm,
to acknowledge them in some way would be a wonderful thing.
exactly. Not every picture will go into that particular book, but they would all be accessible. And so that's very important. And Nisha, would you like to share your communication with Carol? She's been in touch.
Sorry for the inconvenience today. Actually, there is something wrong with my laptop today, and it seems that am I audible to everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
So that is why I have connected through my phone also. Yeah, we had communicated, and the friends of Nano Circle in other cities, they are very active and enthusiastic. So we are going to plan a national gathering, and we are going to decide. The coordinators are having lots of things in their mind.
Yes, but
And
specifically, what was Carol's message to us? You put it in the chat, but I wanted to let you share it.
yes, it was like she had been reading all the messages and she was saying that she was not keeping well. Actually, I couldn't hear what you had asked. I'm sorry for that.
Yes, no
But
problem.
what I could get that if you asked me about Carol and the upcoming plans.
Well, it's
No,
just
no.
that I
Actually,
saw.
Carol is expecting. Can I button?
Yes.
Carol is expecting. So she's going through a whole lot of morning sicknesses and other discomfort, which normally, and it's the first time. So I think she's a little bit unwell. I'm sure she'll be okay soon. She's fine.
Yeah, she was not keeping well, and she had been down due to fever and all those things. And there's lots of like the weather is not very good right now here in Pakistan and India. I don't know the situation, but here in Pakistan, it was terribly hot, and for her to bear all those things apart from work also. So she had connected to me last week and to all of us. But after that, we couldn't have her like with all those conversations.
Yes, but she did send greetings to everyone here. And
Yes,
that's what
yes,
I wanted to share with you in case
yes,
you didn't see it in the chat.
yes. I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
No problem. You're in good company. A lot of people are having technical problems this morning with phones, laptops, iPads, whatever, tablets. So we're seeing similar messages.
Something
So
happened to my laptop. Sorry for that. Something happened to my laptop, and I had lost the voice completely. I was working on it for the past 2 days, but unfortunately, I was unable to recover that thing. So I should have like get it done earlier, but it was not
no
possible, and I
worries.
did not want to lose the meeting.
No worries. So Maria, let's move on with our meeting. Is there
Karen,
anything? Yes.
Karen, before you move
Yes.
on, just could I go back on two things? One is,
Sure.
of course, Sister Paula's song, and it is beautiful, and the words are so meaningful for the 250th. And will that be available to the wider congregation?
Oh,
at
of
some
course.
stage? Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Yes.
don't know. I mean, it's up to the committee to finalize things and decide, like what website it would be put on, how people would be able to access it, and
Yes.
send that out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you refer to the committee, are you naturally you're talking about the International Friends of Nano?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Thank
have our leadership team consists of 3 teams or committees, and one is dealing with young people. Isabel is in charge of that. Caroline heads up the formation committee. And Maria is in charge of communications. And the 4 of us together are the leadership. I'll send you a little more information
Thank you. That
to
would
help
help me
you
because
understand our
yeah,
structure.
I'm trying to keep up.
Yeah,
And
I know.
I may not be the person that will be on this committee in future, but definitely some member of the Northeast team will be. You know.
Yes,
I
but
just
it would be good for you to know
yeah,
anyway.
Lily invited me today, so I'm glad to be here. And then
Wonderful.
secondly, Nisha, you spoke about in Pakistan, you hope to have a national gathering of the Friends of Nano. Is it for 250th?
Well, this is sort of jumping into what
Yeah.
our topic of
All
discussion
right,
will be today.
great, thank you. All right.
So
I couldn't hear that. Can you please repeat?
No,
it's all right, Tanisha.
You're
It's
right.
all right because it is a segue into what we're going to break into groups to discuss. So at every meeting, we break up into groups to talk about some theme, and we have about 20 minutes in a group, and then we come back and share. And so Ariel will break us up, and what we said we would talk about this quarter is some ideas. We want to brainstorm ideas for celebrating the 250th Jubilee, which will begin in December 24th, locally and also globally, as an international group. So when you're in your small groups today, you can brainstorm on those 2 areas. And then when you go back to your own local groups and your own dealings with your coordinators, you can share what you got from this meeting, and we will look at that again in our next quarterly meeting, which will be in the end of October, the last Saturday in October. So today you will brainstorm with other coordinators, unit coordinators, or link sisters, and then we'll share the wisdom that surfaces today, and then you can take that back to your groups, to your units locally, and discuss it. Now, you know that we already have a proposal that was submitted by Marianne Graney to the congregational leadership team for in-person workshops to be conducted next year during the Jubilee year. Approval hasn't been given for this, but what the leadership team has asked us to do is to talk about it with our groups and to find out how much interest there is in such a workshop. And that's why I sent out several months ago a synopsis of the workshop and a little form for you to survey all your local groups. Now, we had said we wanted that survey form back in August, but what we found was in talking to the 3 units that we've met with is that in some cases people aren't meeting in the summer, and so there isn't an opportunity to really discuss this with the grassroots. So we're postponing the deadline for that survey till September. So that's where that stands. And that's one idea. But you have your own ideas, and people that are in your groups, they may have ideas. And that's what we want to explore today. So anything you have thought about, and I know in most units, there are sisters also talking about this. There are committees that have been put together to think about what special things we can do to mark this jubilee, 250th jubilee of the foundation of the Presentation Congregation. So it's already 45 after, so I think we should probably ask Ariel to put us in groups for 20 minutes. And when we come back, we're going to have to limit our report time to just 2 or 3 minutes. Summarize the main ideas without details, and pick someone to be your reporter who maybe hasn't had a chance to report before. But we're going to hold the reports to 2 or 3 minutes because we'll probably have 5 groups or so, 4 or 5 groups. And we won't have a lot of time for sharing the great wisdom. But we do want to do that because we want you to go back with all of that. And we should be able to have better notes and a recording to you faster than in the past, because we have now learned how to use the AI companion to our advantage. See, AI is good for something. That will help us with the note taking and the recording. So, with no further ado, Ariel, we count on you to split us up.